Hey, it's Tpok, and I'm back in Dysfunctional Systems. I'm back from my spring break, and I can record again. So yeah, well, whatever then, whatever. I think we've delayed you eating for long enough. Any longer, and you could end up missing your debriefing. Ah, shoot, you're right, that's today. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, so come on. I reach down and she lifts herself up to receive me. She holds on to my arms with a trembling lack of strength. Alright, that's it. I ease her out of bed as carefully as I can, and soon she's on her feet. Able to stand all right? Able to stand, not quite all right. Well, that's clear from how she's swaying a little. Don't try to do this on your own then, Winter. You've got my shoulder right here. Yes, thank you. She presses all of her negligible... I can never pronounce that word. Negligible weight into me, and I stand firm. People are slamming doors all over this place. What's going on, guys? We walk to the door, prepared to leave. What just happened? Oh. Prepared to go on, I should think. Did that stop my fraps capture? I hope not. No, I don't think it did. Prepared to go on, I should think. Did my laptop just open? Oh. Wow. Congratulations on completing the game. You may now save your profile. Saving profiles allows for future episodes of Dysfunctional Systems to remember your choices. Be sure to give your profiles descriptive names so that you can recognize them later. Multiple profiles. Name this profile Tpok 1. Save profile. Okay, I totally thought there was going to be more to that. I guess not. Well, I want to go back and do, where's the choice? Here's the choice. Okay, rebel is the option. Before I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna check and see if, because I had heard, what the heck, oh, Dischan.com is something in Korean. It's Dischan.org. Okay. I had heard that they were going to drop the project. But I don't know. I don't know. I liked it. I hope they don't drop it. Huh. And okay, well, I'm gonna just Google it then. Is this, wow, totally spelled that wrong. Dysfunctional Systems. Dischan. Still, or I'll just do episode 2. See when that comes out. Episode 1 did well. Huh. Well, it looks like episode 2 got funded on Kickstarter. I guess. That's cool. Good, so it's gonna come out again. I hope. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at their Kickstarter thing. how much money do they have? They got 56,000. That means they'll add more characters. And soon, more freedom to explore. Which is cool. Anyway, let's rebel. There isn't a question about this. I need to stop him, or I need to try. If only to keep my sanity and knowing I did my best. I need to convince Cyrus not to go through with this. I won't follow you. I can't believe this. Are you even listening to anything I'm saying? Are you listening to me? No, you're just a kid. Ugh. Well, I do have a lot of things to say to you. Alright, how about this? If you can seriously convince me that this isn't the right choice, novice, then I'll follow you to the bitter end. There won't be a bitter end. Not if I have anything to do about it. Just shut up and listen. I'm listening. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm gonna save. Save. I like the music though. Inform him, caution him. I'm gonna do this. Are you certain that the people of Brighton will be okay with this? Like I said, most of the people don't even agree with Barnaby. Don't agree with what, sir? With a war. We've been over this. Oh, so you went around Brighton with a little survey, eh? Check yes if you think Barnaby's a prat. You certainly are an amazing mediator. I didn't even notice. Not only was I told that many disagreed, but it follows sense that they should. After all, their president is a tool, and although they live painfully, they also live peacefully. Why would they all agree with such drastic measures? Listen, what you're proposing is a grand ruse over all of them, simply to paint Gabriel more of a villain. What if they don't follow your expectations? If they don't unite? What if you're found out? What if chaos then awaits them? It will be fine. No, it won't. These people are far too tense to just be fine after the president is murdered within their own borders. You wouldn't know. Neither would you. Can you see the future? I can't, but I've seen the past. Well, I see the present. Killing the president could just as easily tear this country apart as you think it would unite it. I think that was a good start. He's at least certainly entertaining me now. I'll continue that. Oh. Remind him of the speech he did not listen to. Have you considered the president's speech? Honestly, not really. What? That's something you most definitely have to do before proceeding with negotiations. Listen. Well, then it's a good thing that I'm not planning to negotiate. We didn't even hear the entire thing. We got the deadline, and that is enough. What about its conditions? Doesn't matter, I've heard it all before, Winter. Nothing will be different this time. You're being so bullheaded. What if something he mentioned revealed the key to convincing him? Don't worry about it. In my experience, such speeches aren't so telling. Experience is not everything. It is better than nothing. No matter how good my start is, if I stumble 1 foot in, then no, cool it, this isn't over yet. Question the confidence he has in himself. Just how can you be so confident? Are you even listening to me? How many times do I have to repeat myself? It's just, if you're so professional, shouldn't you be considering all the ways you could go about this? It isn't that I don't consider them. I do. And when I do, I determine how unlikely they are to succeed. Is that all mediation is to you? Operating based off probability? It helps. Aren't all of our issues involving some manner of chaos, though? Even today, a new development completely blindsided us. Well, Winter, if I caution myself because of every single possibility, then nothing will ever get done. Things can be done, though. Not in the way you'd like them to. Risks have to be taken and sacrifices have to be made. If you want to dismiss plans, you can't just do it because you find them reprehensible. You're just a cynic. How should I proceed from here? I suppose the best thing would be back off from more personal matters. Deconstruct his plan? Consider other options. What other options may there be? It certainly doesn't speak well for your case when you have to ask questions like that. That's not what I just wanted to know if you were capable of having any other plans. I see. Well, trying to convince Capria within Barnaby's time limit would be futile. It would take too long. Even with teleportation and magic and everything. It's planar shifting, Winter. You do well to remember that. At any rate, one way or another, we're going to have to find this president. What we do to him, well, isn't that what you're trying to change your mind on? Do you think we could rally the people against Barnaby's choice? While many are against him, it is clear by Barnaby's actions that their voices are unheard. Although we could try to focus their efforts, it's likely it would accomplish nothing. You are sure about that? Not completely, but to be honest, even if you would listen, we would have a lot of trouble getting enough people together in such a short amount of time. Is that all? Well, we could also start straight right, distracting the higher echelons by creating dissent below. This would very likely prevent the launch, but it would be awfully chaotic. Sounds dangerous. Quite. Lastly, we could draw our trump card. Saying where we're from and officially taking hold of the situation. We don't want to do that. No, we do not, but it is always an option. There are certainly other things that could be done, but these are a few more choices that one might consider. I see. Alright, what task next? I have to remember my questions themselves can speak for or against my position. Keeping that in mind, hold it. I can tell you're thinking of another question to ask me. Well, I'll have no more of that. It's about time I get to ask my own question, don't you think? Is that your question? My answer is no. Now then, don't get smart, girl. If you're going to argue a position, then you'd best be prepared to defend it. That wasn't part of the deal. The deal for you to convince me? What does that have to do with who asks the questions? Ugh. What? Where you don't have a good answer? No, it's not that. Well, here it is. Why are you doing this? Huh? Well? For a moral cause. Everything about this screams of evil. Evil, is that all? What do you mean? Your reason to argue is simply because you think it isn't right. Yes. Is it so terrible that I still have a feeling heart? On this job it could be. For what? For what good reason would I have to forget what's right and wrong in life? To lose track of such a basic sense would be just so despicable. I'm not going to relinquish my soul for a job anytime soon, sir. I see. He says it with a hint of finality, which I take. I'm sorry, Winter. I can't, with the sound mind, allow you to stop me. No, listen. While I respect your ardor, I find your position to be ultimately unfounded. No. If not that, you don't seem to be capable enough to handle any sort of resolution under these constraints. Sir. Sorry, just had to check if I was still recording. Whether you are for or against me, my plan will carry on with what little time we have left. Why? Why are you doing this? You're too naive if you have to ask me that. You idiot. You jerk. Ass. I hate you. I hate you. You are a beast, a wretched and abhorrent thing. Are you done? Can I just let it end like this? Wait. There's still something I can do. I can literally force him with one command that he's allowed me. Should I even do that? I followed his rules and lost the argument. Okay, I am gonna save again. There. Force him to listen. Role reversal, achievement. No, I'm doing it. I'm going to make him change his plans. Listen, Cyrus. What? I command you to not kill the president and to try something else instead. What? What? Did you forget already? You forced me to drink that beer, so I can force you to do this. Really, I don't think that compares. What does it matter if it compares? We have a deal. Winter, we don't have time for this. You're right, we don't, so stop stalling and just listen to me. Cyrus falls into a quiet state of serious thought, as if he has any ability to worm out of this. You simply cannot break a promise. After a good amount of seconds, he finally yields. Understood. We'll find some other way to do this. You bet that we will. I won't have it any other way, got that? Yeah, I got it. Are you ready then? We wasted quite a bit of time with that debate. I am. Alright, consider the mediation underway. I nod with strength and certain gravitas. I'm not overjoyed by any means at my success, however I feel a kind of relief in knowing that no one will be murdered here. If anything, I am most certainly confident. I managed to get Cyrus, as stubborn as Knox, to listen to me. If I can do that, what do I have to worry about? So, where is the president? Good question, we'll need to find out. We don't have the location of the presidential office's log, so perhaps we'll head to a library. At the least, it should offer easy internet access. I giggle at this irony, but Cyrus is thoroughly unamused. Do we know where there is a library? In a minute. He looks away from me and I follow his cue. As it turns out, many people have started filling the streets, pale-faced and shaken. I should say that the few people I've seen during my time here have all had familiar looks of weariness on their faces, but they've always nonetheless greeted me with a smile. These people do not have the strength to even do so much. I imagine that the speech must be over now, and what was said was quite disturbing. Cyrus breaks away and strolls over to an older person, his expression stern. After half a minute of serious-looking chatter, he returns, walking straight past me upon reaching me. Come on, let's go. We haven't been here very long, but I'm already relaxed. Cyrus hasn't, though. He's hunched over a keyboard and a monitor. In a situation less strict with time, I think I'd like to try reading some of these books. Their stories must be very odd. Fiction is written from reality, right? Then by that notion, I may only assume that here they have books about economy and wartime shenanigans. While an unpleasant thought to ponder, I have to admit that I'm curious. Alright. I've got the coordinates for his office. I found the presidential building's floor plan pretty easily. Looks like he really is a figurehead, practically a tourist attraction. Or he would be. I should mention that I actually found that information on a site for tourism. In a less desperate situation, that would have made me laugh. Well, no matter. This is it. Are you prepared? The location data has been sent to your ICD. We'll be off when you're ready. I told you I was before. You're still? Of course. My blood is burning fast and everything. What a ridiculous question. After that gauntlet earlier, what isn't there that I can weather? Alright, but if you get worried about all the dangers, remember that I'm here. I'll make sure you're safe. In a show of what I think is supposed to be reassurance, Cyrus displays a weapon from his inventory. A gun, I think. I do not take it very well. I don't understand if I've ever thought of one. I almost have a breakdown at the sight of it. Image and reality are very much separate things, and I was beginning to think these guns didn't exist. I was hoping they didn't exist. In his presence, I feel myself shrinking, and I can only hope I will pump back up in the next minute or two. I can't be cowering at the climax, can I? I shake my head quickly. We'll shift in 5. Awesome. That's awesome. I start breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth, slowly, trying to quell my heartbeat. Within 5, it is mostly successful. Surprising. With today's record, one would imagine that I'd be having a fit right now. Oh, and one more thing. Don't say a word. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here. And next time we're gonna talk with the president. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.